heading towards Port Melbourne to the Spirit of Tasmania where it's docked. And yeah, just figured I'd jump on here and say g'day while it's still daylight. So the boat's actually going to take off at about 7 p.m. and it's going to be dark by then. So yeah, I'm going to be there for 10 days. Currently heading to the Spirit dock. We'll be taking the car and travelling around, bringing you along with me. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to showing you guys around. Alright guys, so there's not really a lot to show. It's night time, but been travelling for about an hour 15 minutes. So there's Melbourne off in the distance, and down here we've got the Bass Sea for a couple of 100 kilometres. And then yeah, so we should be pulling in at about 6 a.m. in the morning. So yeah, I'm gonna try and get some sleep, and I'll see you guys then. Finally made it off the boat, and currently in Devonport, which is the it's where the boat goes to in Tasmania. I'm pretty bloody excited. It took a while to get off the get through quarantine and stuff, but I've driven around to the town centre and managed to find a good shot of the Spirit, so I'll be able to actually show you sort of what it looks like. Yeah, so just heading back to the car and gonna work out what I'm doing for today. I'm gonna need to get some food. So that'd be a good point to order. And yeah, so it's currently 9:30. I've been in Tassie for about an hour and a half now, heading towards Launceston, which is one of the cities in Tasmania. I'm gonna go have a bit of a poke around there, maybe get a bite to eat for lunch. Words can't describe this place. It's crazy. Like, coming through, you leave Devonport and it's just like immediately the countryside, and you know, like trees and fields and mountains. Love you guys. So I just stayed at the Lilydale Falls campsite last night. First night sleeping in the car. I got to say, not too bad. Not too bad. Probably give it about a 7 out of 10. Definitely take a little bit of getting used to. There's not an awful lot of headroom back there, but it was pretty comfortable. It was a lot better than the Spirit, because I just had a recliner to sleep in on there, and it was bloody uncomfortable. I think I got like 2 hours of sleep on the Spirit. Anyway, after cooking up some breakfast, I went up the hiking trail, and there was 2 waterfalls, and they were just absolutely beautiful. I had an absolutely beautiful stay at St. Helens Beach last night. It was just phenomenal, and the night, like, it was clear skies. It was about 10 degrees. It wasn't as cold as the other night. So yeah, currently heading towards Wineglass Bay, and I'm going to do the Mount Amos hike / climb, whatever you want to call it, because there's supposed to be some really good sights up there. Well guys, I haven't made it to the top yet, but it is about 4:15 at the moment and the sun is supposed to set at 4:45. So I'm gonna head back down because I don't want to be stuck trying to scramble these rocks in the dark. But I did get, I'm not sure how far, I would say at least halfway. I'll show you. So that's the top up there, and that's what I just climbed down. I'm pointing the camera down, so just for reference. So that is flat, and that's what I just climbed up. Bloody crazy. So, after climbing Mount Amos yesterday, I stayed at Friendly Beach, which was in the about 20 or 30 k's from Mount Amos. I think I went to sleep at about 9 o'clock last night. It was very cold this morning. I think it was about 2 degrees, but still managed to get up and out of bed. Anyway, I'm going to pull up at
In 800 metres, turn left onto Chiswick Road, C305.
Yeah, what's next? Currently heading inland, so before I was coming down the coast, but I'm going in now, heading towards Ross. So I'm going to check out what's there. And I'm slowly making my way into Hobart. I'm not entirely sure if I'll get there today. I'm not in a rush. I'm just going around and checking things out. Booked some accommodation in Hobart, so I'll be heading there now. And yeah, we're gonna go have a look around in Hobart, which is the main city. So let's get into it. Today I've been walking up to Lake Esperance, which is on the Hartz mountain trail. It's a really nice walk. I wanted to head up to Hartz mountain, but it was quite a long hike, and I didn't quite have time for it today. But perhaps another day, maybe tomorrow. Yeah, so I'm just heading back down now. Stayed at a really awesome campsite last night. Cooked up a omelette in the morning, so that was good. This track isn't as hectic as the other one. It's just a walking track, but there's the spot where I'm at now is all sort of rocky and up, down, left, right. Coming at you by firelight tonight. Pretty awesome to have a fire going, got to admit. Most of the nights I've been spending, I've just been editing my video and going to sleep. Most of them didn't have fire pits either, so yeah, so I'm staying in the same campsite tonight as last night. I had a really awesome day yesterday hiking up the Hartz mountain, and I actually stayed in the Arve River campsite again last night. I'm just heading towards Port Arthur at the moment. There's there's a whole bunch of like historical stuff. There's like an old prison and some cool stuff to see down in Port Arthur. So heading there now, and I'm probably going to go back and stay in Hobart for a couple of days because the weather is supposed to turn a bit shit. So yeah. Port Arthur Historic Site is a United Nations listed World Heritage Site containing more than 30 historic buildings, standing on the native land occupied by the Paidama people for tens of thousands of years prior. With the penal station established in 1830 as a timber getting camp, using convict labour for government projects. From 1833, it was used as a punishment station for repeat offenders from all Australian colonies. In 1971, the National Parks and Wildlife Service took over management of Port Arthur, and today is managed by the Port Arthur Historic Site Management Authority, formed in 1987. The separate prison was established in 1849. Convicts were locked inside isolated cells for 23 hours a day. On Sunday the 28th of April 1996, tragedy struck when a gunman took the lives of 35 people and wounded a further 19. This event prompted the federal government at the time to take immediate action. After only 12 days, new legislation was enacted to ban certain guns, and a buyback system was implemented, resulting in 650,000 guns being handed in to be destroyed and a 28-day waiting period for new purchases. This action has drastically affected the amount of mass shootings and gun-related suicide events, marking a turning point in our history. It was extremely interesting to explore this history-rich site, and if you'd like to find out more, visit portarthur.org.au. So just heading up to Mount Wellington, which is the mountain that oversees Hobart. So yeah, let's go have a look. Guys, it's insane up here. It's bloody freezing. Well, I can't see anything in the view because I'm literally in a cloud at the moment. But I'm going to go down a little bit further to get beneath the cloud so I can show you the view because it's crazy.
watch by your weary head. Speed bunny boat like a bird on the wing, on with the sailor's cry. Carry the lad who was born to be king, over the sea to sky. So speed bunny boat like a bird on the wing, on with the sailor's cry. Carry the lad who was born to be king, over the sea to sky. Over the sea to sky. Thank you.
Welcome back to another dreary day in Melbourne, guys. Now that I'm back from my holidays, it's time for a coffee. And there's only one thing left to do, and that's to pack down the car and give it a wash. So I'd like to take a moment to thank everyone who's been watching the series. And I really hope you enjoyed it. Really looking forward to what's next, and on to the next adventure, the next thing, and yeah, enjoy.